welcome back to part 3. So, how do we convert this position from last episode into a win? Well, we use a technique called simplification. This is when you trade pieces. So, knight for a knight, rook for a rook, pawn for a pawn, that sort of thing. Equal value. And you do this when you have more points. So, over the course of the game, you manage to trade off your knights for their bishops, pawns for pawns, etc. And you trade off everything you can, then you'll be left with this position. So this is easy, right? We got there by trading because we were up in points. We were up 12 points after last video. This position it's just too easy though, okay? White can even trade off the rook or the queen for the bishop and still easily win. So let's go to a trickier position, but just quickly, before I do, if you have less points, right? If you were in black's position in that game, you should have been avoiding trades. Anyway, here is a trickier version, okay? First of all, who has more points and by how much? Feel free to pause the video. It does say it at the bottom of the board. Sorry about that. White by 6 points, right? But even if it was 1 point, in almost all cases, you should trade. So first of all, what if you don't? What if you just promote? Well, because black has some pieces, they technically can still win. Even though we're now 14 points clear, they can still checkmate us. This is checkmate. So let's trade first and see what a difference it makes. What can we trade here? Well, queen for queen. Check. Okay, now let's say we give a check here. Here, black shouldn't trade because they have less points, but let's just say black's inexperienced, and so we are allowed to trade again. Now, black has nothing they can win with. No matter what, their best case scenario is a draw if we somehow lose our queen and the rook. So trade first. Now I'm going to show you how to win an endgame position trickier than this one with ease every time because too many people screw this up. That'll be in my next video. See you there.